أسماء الاستفهام. الاستفهام. أسماء الاستفهام. Istifham, the أسماء الاستفهام are words that direct to a question. So when we use al-asma' al-istifham, we are referring to a question, a word that, and it shows that we are asking a question. Istifham from the word fahm. What's fahm?
Understand.
Knowing, to know, right? How do you know something? You ask. Right? So we have many asma' istifham. Or asma' al-istifham. One of them is hal. Hal. When you say hal in the jumla, know that it is a question.
What?
Know that it is a question. Hal. Hal.
Is that Hamza on Asma? On the end?
Yes, Hamza with Dhamma. هل هذا كتابك يا زيدي؟ هل هذا كتابك يا زيدي؟
نعم. هذه كتابي.
هذا.
هذا.
Because you're referring to kitab, which is مذكر.
هذا.
نعم هذا كتابي. هل هذا كتابك؟ هل. I'm asking a question. If I don't put hal, if I just say هذا كتابك, it could be a statement. This is your book. Hal, by adding hal, you're making it a question.
So meaning, is
this your book?
How is this?
Yes, like is this your book? If I don't put hal, if I just say هذا كأسك, it's like saying this is your cup. هل هذا كأسك؟ هل هذا كأسك؟ نعم هذا كأسي. لا هذا ليس كأسي. هذا كأسه. That's his cup.
So
Okay.
hal is this, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
direct translation is
Is like is. Yeah. Or does, or it can be different things depending on the jumla. So the idea is that hal is the sign. This hal is a sign of a question. Then we have man. Man we use for human beings. Lil aqil. This is the aqil, not akal. This is the aqil. Lil aqil. Lil aqil. For the aqil. Lam is a sign of, is like saying for. Lil aqil, for the aqil, for the human being. So we don't say, we say, for example, if I want to ask, who are you? Who is this guy? I say, man hada? Man hada rajul? If somebody comes in that I don't know, and I want to ask Nadim, who is this guy? I say, man hada rajul? Man hada? Man. Right? Because I'm speaking about an aqil.
So whether it's male or female is one.
Yes, regardless. Number 3, we
That
have,
just means who as direct, right?
yes,
Who.
we have ma. Ma is like, we use it in the same way as man, except it's for غير العاقل. Someone that is not aqil, not human.
Oil means you.
But it means what, right?
Yeah. Like what? I should say لغير العاقل, okay? لغير العاقل.
Lil aqil is regular.
Gil aqil is for the aqil, who's a person that has a mind, a person, a human being. Aqil means someone that has an intellect. Someone that has an intellect. Who has intellect? Human beings.
Okay.
Right? So we use man.
Okay. لغير
غير العقل, غير is other than. Someone that does not have an intellect, or something that does not have an intellect, which is objects.
Yes.
So if we want to say
Animals and objects.
animals also object, is like considered غير العقل. Then we have متى. متى. Not متاع. متاع لكم. That's different. متاع is something you possess. متاع لكم يعني something that you own, that you enjoy, right? متاع, that's with عين. متاع is with عين. متاع الحياة الدنيا. This is متاع. متاع.
Can we go back to number 3? So literally in English, ma is what?
Like what? Yes.
What?
Yes. ما
What is this?
that's why we can say, that's why we say ما هذا.
What is ma?
It's a question. ما هذا. What is هذا? What is this? ما فعلت اليوم? What did you do today? ما فعلت اليوم يا نديم? متى is, we use متى for time. Yes. So we say الزمان. الزمان.
Can you tell us what it means first?
متى is when, like when.
When?
Like bila. متى جئت يا فرحان؟ متى جئت هنا؟ When did you come here? متى جئت؟ جئت قبل ساعة. I came before 1 hour يعني. The idea is متى. How to use متى. متى سنأكل? When are we going to eat? سنأكل بعد الدرس. After the درس إن شاء الله.
So zaman is time.
Time. Zaman is time.
Ba'da means after.
Ba'da is after. Yes.
Literally, mata means when?
أين?
تذكرون.
أين?
Where?
We use where. We use it for. The mata is for الزمان, and أين is for المكان. للمكان. Not مكان. مكان. للمكان. So I say أين جوليان اليوم? أين جوليان اليوم? Where is Julian today? لم يأتي.
Holiday.
He didn't come. إجازة. Holiday.
Julian is dossing.
Okay. أين? أين? We use it for the place. Where? Where? أين كتابك؟ أين كتابك؟ زيدي.
Kitabi
Yes.
mean
You can say كتابي هنا.
huna.
كتابي, my book is here. هنا is here.
Yeah,
I
where
want
is
to
the
say
book?
in the back.
كتابي. أين كتابك؟ Kitabi.
Fi.
Fi.
Yeah.
Fi.
Fil Hakifa.
Fi hakiba.
You can say في الحقيبة. In the حقيبة. Or you can say في حقيبتي without saying the alif lam.
Yes.
Yeah.
So say, so I'll ask you again. Aina kitabuka.
Kitabi huna.
That's the easy answer. Okay, okay.
الكتاب في حقيبتي.
Yeah, you can say al-kitab fi hakibat, yes.
Yeah.
You can say
The
that.
book is in the bag.
Yes.
In my bag.
In my bag.
Yes. Okay, you say the book is on the table,
The book.
and you say the book is in the bag, and you say the book is in your room. Aina kitabuka?
الكتاب على
Or kitabi, it's better because I'm saying,
Yeah.
you can say that, but because I'm saying aina kitabuka, it's better to say kitabi
Yeah.
as an answer.
كتابي على
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 طاولة. على الطاولة.
على الطاولة.
Because you have to put the alif lam. But we don't pronounce the lam because it's shamsiya. الطاولة. كتابي
كتابي على الطاولة.
على الطاولة.
طاولة.
كتابي على الطاولة. أين كتابك يا زيدي؟
Kitabi min.
وفي.
Fi. Kitabi fi hakibati.
لماذا؟
Limaza?
Why?
Lima.
Li. Oh,
Yes.
why?
لماذا؟ ماذا؟
Maza?
لماذا is why.
With another.
Why?
Yeah.
Maza is why. I mean,
Why is the
Limaza.
book in the bag?
Why is in your bag? Why is the book in your bag?
Is that one word?
Oh, why?
Maza?
Yeah, it's one word, but it's from ma.
Oh, okay.
So the origin is ma. What?
What this? So
Right.
ma
Like ma hada. What is this?
Right.
Limaza.
Limaza, why?
Why?
Yeah, if you step
Why is it in the
one
bag?
word
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be out.
Oh, that's difficult
أين
answer.
كتابك؟
In Arabic.
كتابي في غرفتي.
ما شاء الله.
Allah.
Ya, orang Arab.
Sama.
Cepat, very fast. Cepat that's another word.
Cepat.
Cepat is quick.
Quick. Also, ini.
No, in bahasa.
Ya.
But is that the right?
Arabic is also cepat.
No, but is that that's not the right context to you, right?
I mean, in
Can I say?
Arabic, it's cepat.
No, Sadia.
Oh, so it's
But how do we say? But how if I say that was very quick? Do I use cepat or there's another word? Cepat is like comfort, like fast, right?
Laju
Cepat.
also can.
Huh? Laju.
Laju is fast.
Laju and plus gila.
Gina.
Gila?
Gila.
Crazy.
Crazy, laju gila.
Gila means wet.
No.
You know,
Gila is crazy. So
Crazy.
It's just a.
Extremely fast or something like that.
This is just a way how
Slang.
people slang. People
Yeah,
just use it for.
I don't think it's been slang. I think he's like calling me crazy.
Very, very fast. Laju Sangha.
Laju sangat is
laju sangat.
Laju Sangha.
If you talk to your mother-in-law, it should be like laju
Sangat, yeah, not
Not
gila.
laju gila.
Yeah. You do that.
Okay, Aina.
Unless you do this.
Oh,
And she does this. Alright, so we have Aina for Lil Makan. Then we have Kaifa.
How?
Kaifa is for the hal, Lil Hal. Lil Hal. Lil Hal meaning for the situation. كيف حالك؟ كيف ولدك؟ كيف ولدك؟
How are
How's your
parents?
son?
How's your son?
How-
كيف بنتك؟
Daughter.
بنتي بخير. or binti jayida,
Binti Saeed.
or binti sa'ida.
Saeedah.
Because we're talking about bint.
So it means condition, does it?
Condition, situation, كيف.
What about the
يسأل
weather?
به عن الكيف.
What about the weather? If let's say we ask about the weather, كيف the weather outside?
كيف
If that's
كيف
situation.
الطقس.
Something how far?
الطقس is the weather. كيف الطقس.
So
Or كيف الجو.
Situation of the weather.
Yes, how's the weather, right?
What's why?
Okay, we can say أي.
Situation or condition.
In condition or situation.
أي.
Casual condition, right? So كيف أفعل؟
أي is تعيين
Yeah. People love you.
تعيين الشخص
Oh, you who believe. Oh, you who believe.
الشيء. أي we use to specify
What does it actually mean?
or to focus on something. For example, if you ask me, if we said, for example, if I say to you, من دخل البيت? Or for example, you said to me, الرجل دخل البيت. رجل,
A man entered.
a man entered the house. I ask you, أي رجل? Which man? So I want you to specify. أي
Which
رجل?
means which, right?
So,
Like which?
so when a question
They can
is
be used للشخص.
so when you ask the question, when in the Quran say ayyuhal ya ayyuhal ladhi,
أو للعاقل.
is that the same meaning?
Yes.
So
أو الشيء.
what does that mean? Ya
Oh, which
ya
people that
Oh,
believe.
you
oh you
who have believed. يعني
those who believe.
because when you say yeah without specifying, yeah,
Is oh, yeah.
Oh,
everybody, right?
Yeah.
أيو,
You that
you specifically who believe. الذين آمنوا.
yeah who
But here, you're saying, like a man entering the house, which man?
Yeah, which man?
Is
أيو
which,
رجل.
which is which, right?
Yes, like
Oh, in the
which.
Quran,
Yeah.
it's not which, it's
Yeah,
Specify.
that's why I told you last class you cannot
directly
translate word for word Arabic. You need to understand the idea. You need to understand the concept. When do we use ayu? When do we use aina? When do we use mata? That's why when we learn Arabic, we say mata is for zaman. It's for the place, for the time. We don't say mata is when. We don't translate it because it might come in a jumla and it might not necessarily translate to be when exactly, but you understand it's for the time. Yani as an example, aina, kaifa, ayu, okay?
So which
من أي شيء خلق. من أي شيء خلق. From which thing was he made? من أي شيء. تعيين. تعيين is like focusing.
oh you
Ta'ayin, like
Yeah,
specifying.
two ya there, right?
Yeah,
So
two
you
ya.
have to have. this.
Ta'ayin.
So specify intelligence.
For the human, للعقل أو لغير العقل, or a shay is a thing. So it doesn't. So ayu, you can use it for people, objects, anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be only for the people, or for. It can be used for everything.
And all means what?
Or.
All is all.
All is
All.
Yeah, this is where it gets complicated, right? Because
For example, yeah.
Ayu al-Ladhina to me was like, oh, you.
Oh, you who believe, but it's specifying. Oh, you
Yes.
who believe, it's specifying.
Whereas now, I'm trying to learn Ayu means which.
Yeah, but I feel like when you say ayu, if you say to me, اشتريت قهوة, I bought قهوة, coffee. Okay, I bought coffee. Qahwa is coffee. I can ask you, ayu qahwa, which coffee? Different type, different brands, different, right? So I want you to specify ayu qahwa. It's a question. Alright? These ones mainly, these come in the beginning of the jumla.
So can you say, like, who bought the coffee by using Ayu?
No, you use man.
Yeah, but
Man
when you-
ishtara.
like when you say, oh, you who believe, right? Can you say
Yeah, that's different,
you?
different, that's different.
Okay, so I'm trying to
Ayu-
get that out of my head.
Yeah. Take the rules. When you take all the rules, what we're doing now, we're taking all rules, foundation. We're taking all the foundation. Then when we start reading or start talking, then you'll understand.
Okay.
Okay, because we need to, now we want to understand, first of all, when do we use this word? Do we use it for time? Do we use it for person? Do we use it for place? Is it a question? Is it a answer? Is it a negative? Is it positive? Right? We want to take, is it for male? Is it for female? We'll take all the foundation and then we can start using it.
So we just question. So we actually finished Munfasil already.
Yeah, we finished Munfasil. Yeah, that's it.
Only those things.
That's it. There's other Munfasila, but we're not going to take them now.
So we're going to this matter. How do you say it? Is or al-istifham? Is or
Al-istifham.
al-istifham.
But we don't put Hamza.
But is
Al-istifham, yes. Asma'ul istifham.
This,
question.
And we have, sorry, not called, Kam. Can we use it? للعدد.
come over here.
للعدد.
Come this way.
You see, count.
للعدد. عدد is, عدد is the amount.
The what?
Amount.
Quantity.
Quantity, price, kam.
Oh, I see.
So literally it means come means in English.
Kam.
How much?
How much?
If you told me I bought this cup today, I say become.
Become.
Yeah. Or I ask you, kam اشتريت
How much sugar
هذا؟
did you put in there?
or كم سكر? Yes.
Yeah.
كم يعني milligram?
So it's how much?
How much?
It can be how much?
How many?
How many?
Come.
Okay. But the idea is that it's for العدد, for amount, for the amount. See, that's why how much, how many. That's an example. It can be both.
Yeah.
So we don't translate it in English. We just need to know that we use it for an amount.
Come.
Okay. How much weight? It could be weight. It could be price.
Or we can just say come. Maybe let's say we go to Saudi and then
Yeah.
we want to know the price of
Come.
it. Just come.
No.
Come.
Come, who understand?
Mhm.
If you're looking at something and you're touching it, come هذا.
It's like a dal and a ra.
كم
للعدد عدد.
So للعدد is quantity.
Quantity, price,
Okay.
amount, anything to do with numbers. Yes, كم هذا؟ كم هذا الجبة؟ Do I say هذا الجبة؟
This is
هذه الجبة. هذه.
كم هذه الجبة؟
كم هذه الجبة? How much is this? هذه الجبة. ألف لام. Because you're specifying. هل عندكم جبة? Do you have
same.
جبة؟ عندكم have يعني let's sound later. But هل question هل عندكم جبة? Do you have جبة?
So hal is or does, right?
What is it? هل?
Oh, you said it was is or does.
Yeah, هل هذا كأسك? Is this your cup? Can like that.
But when you say
Does can you also be translated as does?
But then when you
هل
say, do you
هل
have a
you can translate it as does also. هل هل
No, but what was the example you gave with the jubba?
هل عندكم جبة? Do you have جبة? The idea, don't always think about English.
Right.
English, we give examples sometimes to help you understand, but don't rely on the English.
Right.
Understand that hal is a question. Whenever you see hal in the jumla, khalas, you know it's a question. See what comes after it so you know what the question is.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. That's the easiest way so you don't confuse yourself. Don't try and solve a problem that doesn't have an answer or is not going to match with your understanding or the answer that you see. Do you know what I mean? No, if you know that hal is a question, then as soon as you see, if you read and you see hal, you know that what comes after it, it's asking about something. What is it asking about exactly? You won't know unless you read, unless you know what the question is. Okay? And we can give small examples for each one. We'll give a small example for each one.
Is that all or there's more?
Yeah, these are the main ones for now. These are the main ones. Okay, before I clear this and then write the examples. So hal is for question. These are all al-asma al-istifham are all questions. They're all questions. Istifham from the word faham, to make someone understand. Yani to clarify or to ask, right? هل أنت جائع? Are you hungry? Right? Question. And the idea is that what comes after it is a question. Man is also a question but referring to a person. So I say, Man هذا? Who is that person? Man هذه? Okay, I don't say ما هذا or ما هذه, because if I say ma, then I'm not referring to a person. I'm not referring to an aqil. I'm referring to غير العاقل. Okay, so ma is also a question, but لغير العاقل, for other than the human. Mata is
When?
like when, referring to zaman. Referring to zaman. متى ستذهب إلى بريطانيا? When are you going to go to Britannia? متى جئت من Hong Kong? When did you come from Hong Kong? متى تنام? When do you sleep? The idea is that we use mata when we're referring to the zaman, the time. Okay? Aina is referring to the makan. The makan. Aina ستذهب إلى Hong Kong? When are you going to Hong Kong? متى تنام? Same. Sorry, أين تنام? Where do you sleep? أين تجلس? أو أين تسكن? where do you stay? Okay? أين تتعلمون اللغة العربية? Where do you learn? Where do you all learn the Arabic language? أين تتعلمون اللغة العربية? Where do you guys learn the Arabic language? أين, place. كيف or كيف is referring to the حال, للحال. كيف الطقس? طقس is the weather. So if I want to ask how is the weather, I say كيف الطقس. Or جو is also the weather. كيف الجو اليوم? كيف الطقس اليوم? It's a question. كيف الدرس? درس is lesson. كيف الدرس اليوم? How is the lesson today? أيو is to specify either a person or a thing. اشتريت, or if you say to me, بنتي جميلة, my daughter is beautiful, and I know you have a few daughters, I can say أي بنت. Question, which bint? Because you have more than one daughter. If you say بنتي جميلة or بنتي طويلة, I don't know which daughter you're talking about. But if I say أي بنت, I know exactly. I'm asking you exactly which daughter are you talking about. It's a question to specify. That's أي. كم للعدد. It's for amount. Could be عدد in terms of price. It could be عدد in terms of weight. It could be عدد in terms of amount. The idea it's for numbers. We use it for numbers. So I say كم هذا. If I say كم هذا and you're in a shop, then you know the person is, and it is asking about the price. كم هذا.
What's a rakam?
كم ستعطيني? How much are you going to give me? Could be weight. It could be maybe somebody's putting you coffee in a bag and you're saying, how much are you going to give me? Yani the weight. كم can be used. It's used for numbers.
So is there a word rakam in Arabic?
رقم is number.
Okay.
أرقام is numbers. عدد is amounts.
So it's the same. It's written with a ra, right? Rakam.
رقم is different. Is a different word.
Oh, it's
But
not.
رقم is literally number.
Okay.
عدد is amount. Is more referring to amounts. Because amount is also is numbers, right? If you want to know the amount of something, whether it's price, whether it's weight, it's got to do with the arqam, the numbers. So we use adad because we're talking about amount. Alright, is that clear? Yep. You've got it all written down? I want to give you now just an example. I'm writing down examples for each one.
I need to go.
You need to go?